Hi, my name is Connie Padilla, and this is my 9th dog, Nacho. Better Dogs has a reputation for positive training, and that's very, very important for intense dogs like German Shepherds. Well, they're my children, and I'm very fortunate to have a household that loves the dogs. Ouch. Nachi!
Hi pet parents, I'm teacher Joe of BetterDog, and this is Nacho. He's a 4-month-old German Shepherd, and we're going to teach him a sit. Now before we teach a sit, we need to get him motivated into us, and we can do that by using food. And right now, Nacho likes cheese, so we're going to use cheese to teach him, to reward him for sitting down. And what we're going to do is we're going to make him stand up first. Call him, Nacho. Show the food. Once he sits, then you give the treat, good boy. And then you release him from the sit and say free. And then you're gonna do that again. So you show the food. Once he sits, good boy. Say good boy, and then reward him and release him from the sit. Some dogs will sit automatically when you show food, while some you need to lure them to a sit. So to lure your dog to a sit, if you have an older dog, you just make them smell the food and then slowly raise it up. And once they sit, you say, good boy, give the treat, good job, and release them from the sit. Free, Nacho. And then once he knows sit, by looking at the food, the next step is to say the word sit. So I'm gonna show the treat and say sit. Nacho sits, good boy, give the treat, and release him from his sit. Free? Good job. Now, if you want to teach the dog to sit longer, then you just delay the treat. For example, right now, I'm counting 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 seconds, he did not stand up. I'll give him a treat for that. Good boy. So this is a common scenario with a lot of pet parents with their dogs. Dinner table, food on the table, and one of the things that we don't want our dogs to do is to beg at the table. Now more often than not, we sit down and we eat, right? And when we give our treats to the dog from the table, then we're teaching our dog to beg. Now the first thing I need to teach Nacho is to sit as I walk away. So I'm gonna start with just sit, 1 step away, and if he doesn't stand up, I go back to him, I say good boy, and then I give a treat, okay? Now you can choose to do that again. After he finishes eating the food, I'll wait for him to look up. If he stands up, I just say sit again, take 1 step away, go back to him, and reward him for a good sit. And then, Nacho, I'll say free, just to get him away from his sit. The next step is to teach him to remain on a sit as I sit on the chair. Most dogs, when you sit or when you bend down, they will immediately break their sit. So let's see what Nacho does. Sit, as I sit on the chair. If he doesn't stand up, good boy. He gets a treat for that. Now the next challenge is to make him sit as I eat my food. Nacho. Okay, sit, then I'll sit down, pay attention to my food for 1, 2, 3 seconds. He doesn't stand, I go back to him. Oh, good boy, yeah, good job, reward, yes, and free. Remember, dogs do not understand words, but we can teach them to understand specific words by training them. Good boy.
Hi, I'm Connie, a proud pet parent of 9 German Shepherds, including my newest, Nacho.